Hey guys, just bear with us. My daughter Olivia and I are actually going to be on here tonight. We're going to be gaming, and um, I'm not a gamer, so just kind of bear with me as we get started. I'm going to go back to the starting screen there, but this should be kind of a funny night. So thanks for watching, and uh, we'll see how this goes. I'm not a gamer, by the way. All right, guys. So Olivia and I decided last weekend that sometime this week we were going to go ahead and come on live and do some gaming. And I'm not a gamer, and so this should be interesting. So she's going to try to help me game along, and we'll probably stumble and fumble around quite a bit, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, it's really no pressure too much. Hopefully it'll be funny, and hopefully my Tourette's doesn't come out. So, oh,
Yeah, I hope it'll be funny for you, but it will be frustrating, to say the least, for me.
so, all right, guys. So, and by the way, the way that this is set up, that hopefully you should be able to chat, and we should be able to see it, and you should be able to see it. So we should be able to. We might not be able to chat back to you because that I can't do both,
Yeah.
but one of us should be able to see the chat itself and respond to you. So if you got any words of encouragement, hopefully this works and we'll be able to see it up here on the screen. So, but anyway, go ahead.
Most likely, the person responding will be me because he'll be too busy trying to figure out how to click C.
How to click C. I don't know. That doesn't seem like a word. All right. So, login event season 7 launch.
Oh, we should probably say what we're playing.
I don't know what we're playing. I don't remember.
We're playing PUBG right now. For those who don't know, that wait, hold on.
Okay. So do I hit? I'm just gonna hit confirm because I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I forgot what PUBG stood for.
So we may have some technical difficulties also, because this seems to not want to let me confirm. Now it could be because we let it kind of go too long. So
yeah, it could be.
I'm gonna stop this real quick while we Try to figure that part out. I'm not going to stop the stream. I'm just stopping the game itself. So back to game. Confirm. Ah, there we go. All right, guys, I'm going to bring you back in. Oh no. Maybe not. Maybe I messed that up.
What? That's good.
So this is always the problem, you know, trying to figure out. I really don't know what I'm doing. So, all right. So there we go. So we got our guy. It looks like, so I'm going to make an assumption here that I'm supposed to design me.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, what do I look like here? That's not me. They got a fat guy in here?
You're playing somebody who is.
Well, I'd like it to be somewhat realistic. I don't know. I don't know if it's fair. What? Oh.
It has to. Okay, but you have to understand who you're.
Oh, so I can kind of be whoever. So if I want to be an Asian guy today, I can just be an Asian. That looks. You're getting close. I mean, I think we'll go back to this first guy though. So, I don't know. Anybody got any preference of what I look like in here? Let's see. I guess it doesn't matter. Bald's about as good as. Okay. Well, maybe I can actually have some hair, because I don't have hair since we're not gonna represent reality.
I suppose you could.
Okay, let's see what kind of hair I can have.
Oh God.
No. Yes. That should probably be it.
No.
No. Oh, that's good.
Well, that's kind of my hairstyle.
Yeah, it's not mine.
Oh, okay. That's also my hairstyle.
Yeah.
Oh God.
That never happened in my entire life. Okay, so we're gonna go gray. What? I just have this thing where I feel like reality should be the key player. Makeup, huh?
So okay, so I'm
right.
sure if you went to female,
We're good.
It would be stuff.
We're good. We don't want to waste too much time. I don't have patience for that. Okay. Right there. Okay, so good old OAF. And now what? Start?
Well, I mean, you can click customize. I've never played this game, by the way. I've never played this game. I've never even seen anybody play this game. I'm about as new to this as he is. All I know is how to play a video game. I've never played.
Okay, but you're a kid, and all kids know how to play video games, so. At least you all watch YouTube videos for how to play, and I don't. So you see missions. I don't even know what this is. All right. I have no idea what I'm looking at. How do I go back? I have no idea. There we go. All right, I'm going to die anyways, so let's do it.
Hopefully.
So do you think it's the same way? It's like the WD, or what is it?
I would assume that's kind of the standard way for how to move.
I know, but which one? What is it? Okay. I don't remember what you told me before.
So W is up.
Forward,
back, side.
What's back? S?
S.
Okay, and A and D?
It's basically like the...
Okay. If you're entering a house with an open door, be extra careful.
Unfriendlies could be near.
Come on, PUBG. Okay, everything's good, man. I'm good. Let's go.
All right, so you got 40 seconds. You are now in.
I got a feeling that doing the stream might actually be a problem. Oh, hey, maybe not. So I can punch. And I can move. All right. How do I get him?
That's another player.
I don't care. Knock him out. Yeah.
Oh god, no! You're gonna make an enemy too quickly. That could be a very.
Why? Oh, hey, whoa, hey, hey. Yeah, I like this guy. What?
Oh
Let's
god.
do this. Let's do this. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing. Neither does he, though. Hey, it's like my twin.
Oh god.
That was my brother. We were oh, am I supposed to? Oh, I'm supposed to fly.
No, no. Okay, so
What do you
right
mean?
now you are in.
I'm flying.
You're in the airplane.
Yeah, but I move my mouse and I'm flying.
All right. So now you would go to F to eject. So when you okay,
Now,
Okay.
now I'm flying.
now you're flying.
Oh, cool.
So it kind of has the commands at the side.
Okay, so what does that do?
So
Oh.
when you're diving, it makes you go down faster.
So what does A do? Oh, same thing as walking, right?
Yes.
So I can't.
And where you land is kind of an important piece.
Okay, so I don't know anything though.
I,
How do I deploy? Oh,
It does it automatically. It does it automatically for you if you get too close to the ground.
I do apologize to anybody on the other platforms that that aren't Facebook and actually probably all of them. It probably all says OAF Life 10/25/19. That was actually the last stream I did, and I forgot to go into my settings and change all of that. So I don't know. Maybe I'll be able to fix that later. But all right. Ooh, I'm in. So where?
Okay. So what you're friend.
Don't kill me, dude. That's my brother again.
He could be on your team.
Well, he's probably not going to be. He's probably going to kick me off his team when he figures out I don't know what I'm doing.
You can't do that. All right. So open the door.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Go into.
Yeah,
the
but I don't know
house.
how to move sideways.
You should probably. Yep.
Dude, brother, come back. I don't. This means nothing. I don't. I wish I. I'm going to be handing over the reins here soon.
You can do that. I will be totally okay with that.
Okay, we're going to do that for a minute because I can feel the Tourette's coming on.
Okay. Give me.
Hang on. Do you have? How do you? We did. So we didn't even try this part. We didn't even try this. Letting her try when we were doing all this stuff, getting this all set up, which, as you can imagine, actually took quite a while to actually set this little scenario up for you guys to watch. So we did not do anything. So I'm going to try to help her here.
Okay. Oh, we should probably go into the door that we opened.
Oh no! I destroyed my chair.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, you're gonna quit. Yeah.
All right,
Because
so
nothing's better than a frying pan.
hopefully this won't. I'm sure this has got to trigger any of the young people that are actually watching this right now. When you were not her, but watching me try to play.
Oh, they're probably mad at me too.
Well, yeah. So you got somebody with. I don't. The fact is, I don't want to say that I don't have any experience because last weekend I don't remember what day it was, but we actually tried to play a different game, and that's how I even knew some of these moves. Those keystrokes were kind of the same thing, and so I got I don't know half hour or something like that maybe in, and kind of funny. I thought it was funny. So anyway, so I'm not a complete newbie other than.
Oh,
And you know, in that game, I don't remember what the name of that game was, like Destiny or something.
It was Destiny 2.
Yeah. So in that game, I actually killed people. So I was like, I was kind of getting cocky for a minute.
You killed like 2 people.
That's a lot.
You killed
I'm almost 50.
people.
I'm almost 50 years old. That's a lot.
How do? I don't know how to switch
Switch what?
Guns. Won't tell me.
So when we had the Xbox, or we still do, but when we were playing on the Xbox, I think I played this a couple times, tried to, and it took me a long time to figure out.
Oh, sweet.
But it didn't have, like this, at least it's telling you some keystrokes. Like it didn't tell me anything on the Xbox when I tried to play this, so I think I lasted about 10 minutes and I was done. All right, I'm going to try to, better turn the volume down. I'm going to try to see on Facebook here, because we've got the only stream we've got open right now is the YouTube.
Who are you?
Probably the brother.
Oops.
It's your twin.
Oh shoot, I don't know how to crouch.
Oh my god, I did the same thing. I didn't change the title.
Shoot, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna mess with that, actually, currently, at the moment. That's
frying pan him.
I don't know how
Well,
to switch.
Oh, to switch?
To switch things.
Well, you can switch camera. What else does it say? Auto run is equals. Oh, we didn't use equals for any shortcuts, I hope.
We did.
No, did we?
We did.
And
to start to stop recording, I think.
Oh.
So we should be fine.
Okay.
I don't know how to switch.
So we went from 4 people to 1 person watching, so that 1 person is probably myself.
Oh.
All right, so as she's playing, I made a post earlier tonight. Those of you that are watching on Facebook, I made a post earlier tonight about, that I planned on doing a video about kind of catching everybody up on what I've been up to for the last 6 to 8 months or so. Because at that point, and really the funny thing is that this really kind of time stamps it for us, because it says 10/25, so it was October 25th, and all of a sudden I ghosted away from everybody. And I had been doing these lives for quite some time and really working hard on some of my other businesses. And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, I kind of ghosted everybody. And, the fact is that I started working on another business, and it's this Blessings Credit Repair business. And the Blessings Credit Repair business is really, there's a long story behind how I got there. But as I put in that post, I started down this path of credit repair over 20 years ago when my own identity was stolen and I had to deal with that. That was kind of when I started learning what to do. And I've had some hiccups here and there the way I've had to work on things. But specifically over the last 5 years, up until July 1st of 2019, I had been helping people with their credit and advising them on things that they needed to do. And the reason that it's called there's a lot to it. I don't know how far I want to get into that story today, but the reason it's called Blessings Credit Repair is because is really because I was sitting in church and I just started going back to church. I've always been religious. I was saved a long time, back in my 20s, but I really wasn't in the church anymore. And so I went back to the church, and one of the questions that I was asking God was, hey, what am I going to do next? I need to do something next, and I really want to start helping people. I don't want to just I felt like my entire life, my entire career was about me first and then others, and I realized that I needed to change. That was something I wanted to change, and so when I'd ask God, what should I do? Instantaneous, very strange, kind of a weird experience for me, but he instantaneously kind of came back to me and said just 2 words: credit repair. And a couple weeks later, as I was struggling with the name, I was going to call it something totally different. And I came back and, hey, God, just let me get past this name thing. and he said Blessings Credit Repair. I, clear as day felt that was the name. And so then I just started having to go through all the very specific trainings, not the training for credit repair, because I know all the processes. I've been doing them for a long time, getting the letters. A friend of mine actually kind of kicked me off probably 5 years ago with a book that got very specific on the laws and the rules that you had to follow. And so wasn't that I needed to learn the law and how you do things, but the software that I'm using is what that's the process I had to go through. And of course I learned a few other things. And then I got with a team of other people that, there's probably a few thousand of them, and we are in communication daily so that if anything changes, if there's anything new. So even though I'm doing it in my own company, I'm kind of tied to another group that that can help us.
I didn't want to get out of the screen.
Well, I would have helped you if I knew what I was doing or you were doing. So anyway, so that's that. I mean, that's really, I've spent the last, 6 to 8 months just putting my head down and getting, all of this stuff set up so that I can actually help people, that need it. But even the people out there that are just curious as to, understanding their credit. So, kind of going through that educational side of things. And like I said in that post, I'm going to do it for free for the next 15 days. And so if there's anybody that's out there that's looking to get some help, and when I say for free, it means I'm going to sign up clients for free, and I don't really have an intention of charging anybody that signs up with me over the next 15 days. We're going to go through the whole process of getting your credit repaired if that's what's needed. We're going to use the law to do that. I'm going to write a lot of letters, on your behalf, and we're just going to try. I want to be a blessing in your life. That's really the intent there. And even if you're not sure, one of the things that I do, and this will go on forever, even when the business gets, completely up and running, to the point that I'm charging, clients, it's always going to be free to get a free credit analysis. And what that is that it actually is, a 12 to 15 page document, depending on, how much is on your credit report, where we actually go through and you'll be able to see all of the, potentially negative things that are affecting you. We'll be able to look at things that are, your credit to debt ratios, your utilization numbers, and then some strategies that you can use to actually overcome those so that your credit score goes up. And so there's a lot of things that we're going to be able to work on together. And I think it's going to be exciting for you guys. And be honest with you, I love it. I love the people that I've helped so far. I'm excited about helping them. And so it's a lot different than a lot of the other things that I've done, because there's a very tangible result at the end of it. So when we fix something and maybe we get something removed from your credit report that shouldn't have been there, I love that, because obviously the people that I'm helping love it too. And so it's just kind of a new, different direction. It's kind of where the purpose, where I feel like I'm supposed to be, it's something I'm supposed to do. And, it doesn't mean I'm not going to keep doing stuff like this, and then I'm not going to do podcasting, which I've kind of got into. That's another announcement that, so I put that out there. If anybody follows my OAF Life page, so that actually is out there. I'm actually, I finally did my first podcast, and that was part of the conversation from this last weekend too. And the reason that I did the podcast quite honestly had nothing to do with me podcasting. It was because Birdie Tunes, or what is it? Rocket. Okay. So Olivia we kind of talked about it. Olivia's going to do her own podcast, and, and what is it called?
Rockin' with Robin.
Rockin' with Robin. So she's already recorded her first episode. We've got to get it cut together, and we got to do a few things on it before we upload it. But, and it's not in iTunes or anything else yet. But so anyway, so that was something she wanted to do. And so I needed to figure out how to do it. And I needed to actually figure out the process. Now I had a lot of the skill sets already, so with all the video editing and some of the marketing stuff that I've done over the years. So but I had to take all of that and I had to create my own first so that I knew, how to get it hosted, how to distribute it out to, iTunes and, what am I on? Google Play Music,
You're on Spotify.
Spotify, Switcher, I think is what it's called.
I don't think that's what it's called.
I'll call it Switcher. My OAFLife.com has got a podcast tab, so I had to figure out how to actually put my own player on my own website. And then what else did I have to do? There was a ton. You had to do the artwork, had to create the logo, had to, which that was simple. I mean, I didn't get fancy. I wanted to figure out how to do the audio forms so that you got the nice, cool little thing on when you post to Instagram. You get the little wavy forms when it hears your voice. Mm-hmm. And then, I did another thing for YouTube so that I could take the whole podcast and do like audio to video transformation so that I could put it on YouTube, but it isn't actually a video. And we'll probably do that eventually. And then I did my first guest, and my first guest that's going to be on the podcast is, or was already happened, but it's not out there yet because I've got a lot of work to do there. But high school buddy Nathan Aganaga, Mr. Military, and he's written a couple of books. He's almost done with his third one now. I think he's almost done with it, but he's got two books that he's written, and so we did a 3-hour podcast, and it wasn't intended to be a podcast. It was intended to talk about what we were going to talk about in the podcast, and it kind of turned into the podcast. So that was kind of neat. So now I have to learn a whole bunch of other things because I've got to stitch 3 hours of audio together, and I've got to cut out a bunch of things, and then I've got to interject some, kind of want to say advertising, but advertising. So, promoting his books for him, and then probably promoting Blessings Credit Repair for me. So that's kind of, that's been fun, but the intention wasn't for me to have a podcast. The intention was for me to just learn how to do it so that we could get Olivia to, her stuff up, because she's like, her podcast is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing for the people that it's going to be amazing for. Because
there's definitely a demographic.
Right. But the stuff that she's into, and I'll let her talk, but the stuff that she's into is, I know there's a giant audience for it. It's not me, but it's not probably all of you watching right now, but there's a giant audience for you. So, okay. What is your basic topics going to be again?
Well, the entire podcast is just going to be me and about the things that I like. It's just going to be about the things that I like. And a lot of things that I like, I know that a lot of other people like. My demographic is me. That's it. My demographic is me. Somebody who's like me, somebody who appreciates the things that I like. So
okay, but what top like anime and Dungeons and Dragons?
Anime, Dungeons and Dragons. I'll probably talk about along with anime. There's an anime called My Hero Academia that I'm sure if anybody knows what it is, it's great. I'll probably, because the thing that I'm into is like the science behind their. First of all, the show calls them quirks, but they're superpowers, and 80% of the population has them.
Cool. Like, is this real? Like,
no.
Like, no. I could have superpowers?
No.
I have superpowers.
So, yeah, and the science, like, behind how their quirks work, and how, if they are heroes, how their suits contribute to making their power better. Because, okay, so example, they're not all OP. They're not all overpowered. All of their powers have drawbacks.
Okay.
So, like, one character, her name is Uraraka. She, sorry, I'm going off on a thing, aren't I? It'll all be in the podcast.
Yeah, but are you going to talk about, I'm just kind of thinking of the things that I know you are also interested in. Are you going to talk about, like, art? I mean, because
probably
drawing
yeah.
and carrot. And, like, so yes. One of the things that she does is that she's been doing this for years now, even though she's young, but she creates her own characters. And so, like when we did kind of her practice audio the other day, she was explaining a character that she had created. And so I thought that was neat. So I think that's where people will really, some of the people that are into what she's into will get very interested. It's going to be like when you say, hey, I just developed this new character and its name is, the best dad ever. And no.
Not making character.
Okay. But anyways, and she would explain how amazing her dad is. People would love that, but that's not what she talks about.
It's not.
but I think it's pretty cool. Like try to explain like the latest character.
Well, my latest character is probably for D&D, because anybody who plays D&D knows that you have to create characters because it's a role-playing game. So yeah, I noticed that. I was just pointing out the fact that we have 350 people watching us on YouTube right now. And they're probably all confused because the title says Zwift Live, Ride On with Dave Bernard, 10/25/19, because I'm not the smartest guy in the world and forgot to change the topic or the subject on the Restream. So we use this app called Restream.io. It's really just a website. And that's how we're able to distribute out to all the different platforms at the same time. And I know it goes against some of the rules for, I think, the Twitchers or something, but we don't care because we're not monetized anyways. We're just doing this for fun. And so anybody that cares, I'm sure I'm not watching Twitch right now, but I'm sure that if we were, the people that are watching Twitch right now are probably whatever it's called. I don't know. They're twitching. They're literally like it's how like the grammar Nazis are, like they freak out when you don't spell something right. Yeah. So the fact that we're probably not streaming correctly, it's probably got all of the what you call it, the Twitchers. Is that what I have no idea what's their name? They're called streamers.
Is it Twitch?
They stream on Twitch.
Okay.
I don't think they're called Twitchers though.
Oh, it is Twitch. So all the Twitchers are probably freaking out right now because I did stuff wrong.
Ooh, we got somebody wanting. That's somebody who's desperate.
Watching what? What?
Lord Wessington has invited you to join the team.
Yeah.
No.
Oaf is ready.
Oaf looks ripped. Oaf isn't.
It's like looking in the mirror. When I look at that guy, it's like looking in the mirror. No. I mean, I might not have as much hair as him, but it's similar. It's not too far off.
That's the only difference that you see.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. He might have a little bit more hair in his arms than I do, but that's about it. Other than that, it's like a twin.
Sure. Are you sure there's nothing else about this character?
I don't really wear white shirts with that little crease thing, so I guess he's not really rocking my style.
Okay.
But
all right.
Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much the same.
I'm sure.
Unfortunately, I don't remember my Twitch password.
Oh boy. He does have a weird shirt on, though. Do you see this?
Yeah, it's an old man shirt. I can tell you that. So it's not. Hey, can we change his shirt? I didn't even see that.
Torso. No, not really.
Yeah, what's the other one?
It's gray.
Yeah, I mean, at least he won't stand out, and we won't be twins with the other guy. The other
I
guy.
think the other guy.
Oh,
is
we should probably wear
also-
shoes. Oh, yeah. Get boots on. What else should we? Let's get some hands at whatever that said things.
on,
The
hold
hands and belts.
Ooh, it won't let me equip it.
We'll just go to the next one. Go down the. All right. See what the hand belt thing.
Utility belt.
Do you hit equip or exchange down there, or
It's supposed to be.
I don't understand. You
Wait,
know what?
there's
We
supposed
don't
to be-
need anything. Because if this guy's like me, he's a badass. He
I'm
doesn't
sure
need
he
shoes.
is.
He doesn't need shoes. He doesn't need gloves. He doesn't need gray shirts. He just needs to go get it.
I'm
Get her
pretty
done.
sure we would be much better off if our guy looked like that guy.
Well, you gotta earn it sometimes.
Okay.
It's just things in life just aren't free. You know, you don't get to just walk on the team and start.
Oh my God! Somebody is that somebody in a?
Yes.
What is your mask, sir? Oh, that's terrifying.
I
Oh,
feel
no.
like that.
No, no,
I
no.
feel like that if your mother had like a brother, that's what he would look like. He would be wearing that.
Probably.
It
Oh,
wouldn't-
somebody's beating him up.
It wouldn't be coming from my side of the family. Let's put it that way. Well, Justin maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe Justin.
Maybe Justin. Who are you? Is your name Scottify? Is that what I'm seeing? This guy's
Whose?
name is Scottify.
That's perfect.
He's
Yeah.
That is.
It's like
Who's talking? The team member?
Yes.
That's funny, dude. I don't know. So you're on a stream with a father and daughter, and I don't know what I'm doing. So now she's playing, and she doesn't
don't play
completely
this
know what she's doing. And
we know
right
that.
now we've
It's my
got
fault.
about 350 people on YouTube watching us.
Are you
Yes.
on live on the YouTube, like your YouTuber?
Yeah. Mhm. Well,
Well, yeah, kind of.
yeah.
I'm an old guy that knows how to do stuff. Let's put it that way. So
That's probably
we
the
got.
best
I'm
description of
dangerous
myself.
because I got everything out to YouTube and Twitch and Facebook and Vaughn right now, and we're just out here just having fun and don't have any idea what we're doing.
Yeah, it's. I apologize in advance for our noobery. Is that what you call it?
No worries. This is my first time playing this game. I'm not.
Oh, sweet! We're in the same boat.
I don't know what I'm doing right now, but I know I see you on the map, so I'm kind of like coming towards you to try to follow you. Maybe.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I see you. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
My only experience with knowing anything about this game is, as cringy as it sounds, Fortnite. Like, that's it. And that's like 3 games playing. And I wasn't good. So, hello. Hi.
Hello. Hey, it's
Hello.
funny that you pick a male character as a female character. Let's go find some guns
Yeah.
and some weapons.
Find some stuff.
Okay, you guys are actually running away from each other.
There are buildings,
Oh.
and buildings mean things with things in them.
Oh, I thought you guys are like friends.
I mean, are we friends? I
We
could
are
use more of
friends
those.
on this farm game.
Sweet.
Wait a minute. Is there another person? Is there AKMS 15489 also playing with us?
They are playing with us. I don't know if they have their things. I don't know if they have like a anything hooked up where they
Gotcha.
would be talking. from Fortnite is that quit literally everything until you don't have any room anymore. And then at least you're not broke.
That's funny.
I wonder
Oh
if
yeah,
it's-
we've triggered. That's the word I was thinking of. We've triggered a bunch of YouTubers because they think it's supposed to be Zwift because I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Oh, so Westy 581 actually played with us in the last game,
Oh! Hey! Hello!
but I can't message him back right now.
Well, I'll...
Oh, wait a minute, maybe I can. Hang on.
Oh, God. Sorry for not choosing to play with you, dude. I mean, like, if you do next time, like, I will. Oh, there's a back door. That is not gonna be the ideal location. Boy, what? I can. I think I'm gonna try and go into a different building and try and get stuff.
Okay, once once you die, we're gonna move on
Move on to what?
I think
to being done.
I feel like someone is shooting us.
Huh?
I feel like someone is shooting us.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I can hear them. That's why I'm gonna try and find cover. So what are you playing on?
Sorry?
Yeah, what are you playing on? Like a PC or?
Actually, it's a Mac.
Cool.
Sweet. That is not a real door. That would be why I can't open it. I already have weapons, but yeah. There's
You can get
ammo.
more.
There's ammo. Just get all of it. All of it? And also all of it.
There you go. Look out. Look out. Look out. Get out of there.
Ooh, shoot. There's no ammunition? What?
Switch.
How do I?
I don't know. How do you switch guns?
Oh, R. Sweet.
Well, get ready because he's right there.
Friend?
I don't.
Wait, is that a friend or like
I don't think so. I don't think that's someone of whom we should fraternize with.
That's yeah. Get him. Woo.
Die. No. 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 Ha ha ha. I'm gonna loot you. I'm gonna loot you.
Awesome. Blood on my hands. What does that mean?
That's. I think it's just if you have. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Ooh, energy
Somehow I don't
buckets.
feel like I'm the dad of the year right now. Letting you play this.
How do I get out of this? Shoot.
How'd you get in it?
I pressed F. That's not how you get out, apparently.
tap?
Tab.
Oh. Sweet. Thank you.
No problem. Let me see if I.
Dude, that name's so funny. Spotify.
Okay.
The OAF originally actually stands for Old as F. Old AF. But But since I
Mhm.
found Jesus, it's now me. Now that I found Jesus again, now I'm calling it old and fun. And
Well, don't let people
but don't. But my daughter says don't let people know that.
don't because okay. Listen, he still has old AF on some of his things, and he sometimes thinks it means and fun.
I'm old and fun.
And
Old AF, old and fun.
you are.
Not only does that not what it means, but she doesn't think I'm fun.
I don't.
You didn't pick anything from the people the person you just killed. You know how to pick the stuff from him. Wait, are you someone shooting at you?
Huh? Oh yeah, I can hear someone. I should probably switch into a bigger gun.
Wait, let me
Or a
see
better
if I can
gun,
do-
rather.
I put something. Dropped some bandage on the floor. You should.
I have quite a few bandages, I believe.
Okay.
I think.
But I see your health bar is like 30%.
Ah,
Oh.
Do you know how to take some bandage? Do you know how to take some medicine?
Yeah. Oh, Dad. Oh, no. I need to use numbers.
oh no. I could. Well, do
When
it.
you hit
Well, I think.
when you hit tab, do you see like bandage in your inventory?
Yeah.
And then you right click.
Alright, sweet. Oh shoot, maybe I don't have anything. Oh, that was the last game. Shoot.
But what he's saying, he just look, he just dropped some stuff.
Oh,
so
thank you.
Yep, got it.
F, and then hit tab,
Mm-hmm.
and then
got it.
right
Got it.
click.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
Thank you.
No problem.
Totally triggered everybody.
I think we kind of
I
get
know.
to. Okay, we're fine. We're still in the circle.
I hear you, I just don't know where you are.
I think the car is broken.
Oh, it might
So
be.
you said you're on the YouTube live right now.
Yes.
What's your channel's name? If I can take a
It's OAF space life. OAF space life.
Yep.
And it also says we're on Zwift right now and not whatever this is called.
Because he forgot to change the settings for the name. Oh, nope. Get in.
Do you notice the circle just narrowed down?
The what?
Do you know we need to stay in a circle? Like
Yeah.
to
Oh,
I think we need
it's
time.
yeah. Yep.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Probably. Seem close.
Whoop.
They're up in a tower somewhere, I bet.
Or right there. Oh, it's a shotgun. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. I knocked him out, but I still need to finish him. Let me my this thing. Oh wait, no. I used the wrong.
Whoop. Whoop. Hello. Where?
Hello.
Where are the?
Oh, I see them.
Where?
Or is that Spotify? Oh, that's Spotify.
Who's shooting at me? I don't. I thought it.
How am I avoiding all of this? How is nobody shooting at me? I'm okay.
First aid, bandage, energy drink. Are you here? You can come here and then hit F and then toward the person, and then
Oh.
you can
Yeah.
take the stuff from him and drag to the inventory from vicinity to
We're
inventory.
definitely-
Then you will have, yep, you have those stuff. That's mask.
It's true.
Okay, I
Wearing
will
red
go
now.
to check out. I think we need to run. The
So you
the
need to run.
the
Whoop.
circle just.
Run,
out
run,
we
run.
go. Oh no! Oh no! No!
What is
That's
that?
not what we want. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. No!
What is that?
How do I sprint? Where's
I
my
don't know.
sprint?
You hit X so that you take off. You put away your weapon and then hit shift. Then you will. Oh,
Then
someone
shift.
has a car. Oh, let me get into the car. Thank you. Hello.
Oh, I'm gonna die.
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Where?
Come get in the car. Get into the car.
Get in the car.
Sweet. We outie.
Hope you put the driver. Can I?
Is there any chance that you can band-aid yourself at all?
Take some damage.
Sure. Yeah.
Is the person gonna kill us?
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm gonna
I
get
think
out
we
of there,
still.
and I'm just keep going this way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Go see.
He's jumping over.
I don't know if
Hey, that's AKMS.
Yes, it is.
Awesome.
All I can tell you is that if that were anybody but that person, we would not still be alive.
Oh.
I.
let's keep running. Like
Yeah, keep running this
Get-
way.
inside the next circle. Wait,
Buildings.
why is that person having us though?
Yeah, are you running towards the lightning? You don't want to do that.
Oh, am I? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to direction. Yeah, I can see it now.
No, but you gotta go towards him. You're still not going.
Father.
There you go.
I understand. Well, I really am. Does not mean good things.
Real.
That cannot be a good thing. I don't trust that. Worst. Let's not have that.
Yeah. Now we're triggering people on Twitch
What? Why?
because we're still in the Zwift group, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's what happens when you let old people play with computers.
I don't think that's just an old person thing. I don't think in your case that was just.
All right. What it was is that I haven't done any of this in over 6 months, and there's a lot of steps involved in getting all this stuff set up. And because we started a brand new scene collection and everything inside of our OBS software, which is where we're kind of hubbing all this from and putting it out from there, and then of course we're going through Restream, I forgot a few steps. So
Yeah.
actually, matter of fact, I only forgot one step, and that was going back into Restream and changing the subject line and changing all of the notifications out there. I totally forgot that step. So, you know.
Can you change the category it's in, like, now? Or?
Not right now, I can't. Well, I'm sure I could if I can remember my Twitch login, but that's going to take a little time to remember. So, unfortunately, you're just going to have to deal with it, guys. You expected or planned on watching some fat guy riding a bike, and that's, unfortunately, you're watching a dad and his daughter game. And I was going to try to game, and I started it, and it was frustrating, and I was going to have Tourette's again. And so I passed it on. And it's not that she's ever played this game, it's just she's just as new as I am. We're just trying to have fun. You know, we just thought it would be kind of funny to get online and see how this went with us trying to stream. So we made a mistake. It happens. Not a big deal to us.
To us.
Okay, to me.
What's wrong with you? Oh man.
Oh, I just realized. Oh, shoot. Spotify's out. Spotify's dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, no.
But he's still on.
Yeah, he's on.
That's
I know.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching you. I'm watching.
We have the
yeah.
Oh,
we
hi.
have the
Hello.
we have the ghost of Spotify.
The ghost of Spotify.
Yeah.
We will avenge you, Spotify.
We will avenge you, Spotify.
Oop, that doesn't sound nice. Where?
Stay alive.
Oop, well.
And just like that, it's over. Well, Spotify, man, it's been real. We're gonna get out of here. But thanks for helping us out. We actually learned
Oh yeah.
quite a bit actually from you.
Yeah, thank you. You
No
truly
problem.
are. You
truly are a godsend. I would not have been able to last half as long without you. So
That's good, you guys.
All right, man. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you.
Peace out.
peace.